ASMR Retro Forever. Hey guys, welcome back to ASMR Retro. This is part 11 of my comic book collection series, and today we're continuing with some Spider-Man comics. Last episode I looked at Web of Spider-Man. Now I'm just looking at the self-titled Spider-Man comics. This started in the 90s, with actually 1990, and I believe this was Todd McFarlane's series at first, anyways. But then he left to do Spawn. So I don't know the whole. I'm not a comic historian, but it's something like that. So this is issue number 1, Spider-Man number 1. Unfortunately, I wish it was Amazing Spider-Man number 1, but that's a different story. So it's SPIDER-MAN. First, all new collector's item issue, The Legend of the Arachnite. And so like I said, issue number 1, August. Cover price was $175 US and $225 Canadian. And the year was 1990, so that's over here, it's hard to see, but and it says Torment, part 1 of 5. And you can see Spidey here trapped in this kind of gold colored web. I'm not sure if they had alternate covers or not. But yeah, this is a decent cover, I guess. I'm not sure. I used to like Todd McFarlane's art style, but now I'm not so sure. It looks kind of weird sometimes, like kind of inconsistent, but I don't know. It is what it is. So that's a pretty cool looking cover, though. That would definitely catch your eye, sitting on a shelf in a comic book shop. It's all tons of spiders, little spider, big spider, little spider. So there we go. It's a good way to start the series. So this is Spider-Man number 13. Looks very familiar. 13th all-new collector's item issue. That's funny, that's what it said on the number 1. The Legend of the Black Knight. So it's obviously, I guess, the 1-year anniversary of this book, so they did a similar cover. Very similar, but obviously without the gold and all that stuff. It almost looks like an alternate cover. And so this is also in August, obviously of the following year. And price is $175 US, $225 Canadian. UK is 85 pence. And it says Sub-City, part 1 of 2. So yeah, obviously very similar cover, and except now he's wearing the black Spider-Man costume. And you see spiders, and then web. Oh, there goes my phone. It's my Spidey phone. So yeah, I kind of like this cover better because it looks more colorful, even though his costume is all black. But I don't know, it sticks out more, I think. I don't remember what the story is at all here. It's one of those covers where it really has nothing to do with the story. Okay, now is the mutant factor? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. And yeah, number 15 from October. Looks like the UK price went up a little bit on the cover. Still 1991. And yeah, as I thought, I don't see McFarlane's name on here because I can kind of tell from the art style that that's not his style. And it's a cool cover. Got Spidey and Beast hanging out. Looks like they're in deep in a battle. And of course, webs all over the place. So yeah, they look both pretty busy. I like it. Wow, I have a lot of consecutive issues here, but this is a weird one. Got to look at it. Well, first we'll look at it like this. X-Force joins Spider-Man. X-F-O-R-C-E. And it says special sideways issue. So I'll turn it in a sec, but it's issue 17 from November. So a similar price here. And even the Spidey here is hanging down this way because you're supposed to look at it like this. I guess the whole issue is like this, which I don't know if I like that, but is what it is. And there you see Spider-Man. Oh, that is okay. McFarlane's still involved here because his name's on the cover. Maybe he just didn't do the last issue's cover. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know much about X-Force at all. Like, I honestly don't know who these people are, so I can't really remember. Oh, maybe this is, oh, sorry, I think I said Seth MacFarlane. It's supposed to be Todd McFarlane, but yeah, maybe this is his last issue because it says by Todd. It's interesting. But, it says mutants and non-mutants against the unstoppable Juggernaut. Oh, I love Juggernaut. Sabotage X over Part 1. So it looks kind of like a cool issue to read. And because it's sideways, it'll fit good on a 16 by 9 screen, so that might be cool to read. So this is Spider-Man number 17. And it is from still 1991, yeah, December 1991. And it says, at the hands of Thanos, the death of Spider-Man. Yeah, right. You will believe a man can die. And I never really understood that when I was younger. I was like, yeah, I do believe a man can die. I had to play on Superman. I'm guessing it was on the first Superman cover or something. It says, you will believe a man can fly. So they just changed it to die. But anyway, yeah, there's Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you don't see the other one, but. And yeah, this was part of the Infinity Gauntlet storyline. There's a lot of crossover to other issues other than the 6 official Infinity Gauntlet issues. And actually, I looked online at how many issues there are, like including all these spin-off issues or whatever you want to call it. And there's so many. There's like, I think over 50 comics. So I was hoping to get them all, but I don't know if I can get all 50. That's kind of crazy. But it would be cool to have the whole storyline. But yeah, this is a cool cover. Holding Spider-Man in the palm of his hands. I don't remember Spider-Man dying, but maybe he does. I know he dies in the movie, he fades away. When Thanos makes everybody disappear, but is that really dying or not? I don't know. But yeah, Spider-Man is really no match for Thanos. Rider side by side with Spider-Man. There's a lot of guest appearances in these issues. And it's the Revenge of the Sinister Six, Part 1. So the Sinister Six was a big storyline, and I guess they came back. So it's a collection of 6 villains. It's Dr. Octopus, Electro, Demogoblin, and who else? That's all I see on the cover. Can't remember what the other villains are. We'll see. And of course, there's Spider-Man in a cool pose. I like how the webs are coming out. Kind of reminds me of Wolverine's claws. The way they looks like it's coming out of his fist. And of course, you have the Ghost Rider there. It's pretty cool. Nice cover. Action-packed cover. Not too bad. I like this artist, how they draw Spider-Man. It's not bad. And this is Revenge of the Sinister Six, Part 2, Spider-Man, number 19. And this is from February. And once again, there's a guest starring superhero, the Incredible Hulk. And he's a little bit tied up at the moment. Get it. And there's Spider-Man, Demogoblin, Electro, Vulture, and Dr. Octopus, and he's got one of his mechanical arms around the Hulk's neck. But that should be no problem for Hulk. I mean, this Hulk really needs Spider-Man's help. I'm sure he can take on all these guys by himself, but maybe not. Oh, and there's Mysterio. I could barely see a little bit of his helmet there. His glass bulb helmet. But pretty cool cover. Gives you all you need to know about the issue. Hulk's about to smash. Oh yeah, and he's got one arm around Hulk's arm, preventing him from smashing Vulture's head open. Vulture has no idea how close he came to total annihilation. This is Spider-Man issue number 20 from March of 1992. And guest stars Hulk, Deathlock, Nova, and Solo. Looks like the Green Lantern mixed with like Punisher or something. And yeah, it's the Revenge of the Sinister Six, Part 3. And we see the Sinister Six dudes. Looks like they're all getting blown away. So, I remember I bought this when I was a kid, and I remember thinking, oh, they're trying to make Spider-Man edgy because he has these big guns. But they're not actually guns, they just shoot, well, they're, in a sense they're guns, but they just shoot like massive spider webs out. So it's pretty cool. I don't know if he used it in more than one issue, but it's an interesting gadget, and that's a really cool cover. The artist drew Spider-Man really cool. It's a cool pose, and you got all this guy shooting and stuff with all these bullet casings. It's about 50 million casings I counted. But yeah, it's a cool cover. I like it. So it looks like I have, I'm not sure how many issues there are of the Sinister Six. Maybe there's 6, I don't know. I wish I had the whole thing I could read. Maybe go through those comics for you guys. Alright. This one's interesting. It is giant-sized 30th anniversary Spider special Spider-Man. And issue number 26. Oh, this one jumped in price because I guess it's a special issue. It's $3.50 US, $4.25 Canadian, and doesn't say the UK price. And I guess it costs more because they had to pay for this amazing hologram here. I don't know if you can really see it, but got that holographic Spider-Man on the cover. And it says inside a great new villain, plus the new web spinner's origin. The web spinner's origin as he remembers it. Plus the secrets of Spider-Man's powers, plus a bonus gatefold poster of Spidey, the Silver Surfer, and Captain America. It's a lot of pluses. So yeah, this was a no-brainer to spend that little extra money to buy this, even though back then that was a lot of money for a comic. But hey, it's the 30th anniversary of Spider-Man, so that doesn't come around too often. So that means, wait a minute, if that was 92, 2002, so we're almost at the 60th anniversary of Spider-Man. Could that be true? Is my math correct? Wow. Unbelievable. Spider-Man's getting old. Spider-Man number 28. And this is from November of, should be 92. Spider-Man 28 from November 92. And the price went back down to $175 US, $215 Canadian, and UK is $120 now. Wow. Okay. And then it says, there's something about a gun, the conclusion. Okay, I guess it was a multi-part story. And you have Spider-Man here, he's about to get clobbered by a bunch of guns that are raining down from the sky. I know it's supposed to be an artistic thing, but not to be taken literally. Decent cover, I guess. Not too much else to say about this one. I guess Spider-Man fights a bunch of giant guns. That's my guess. That's a joke, obviously. This one's not boarded for some reason, but I gotta correct that mistake. Anyway, so this is Spider-Man number 29 from December 1992. And it says, Return to the Mad Dog Ward, Part 1. Oh, this is interesting. It says, Beyond Video, the new Dragon Quest game. Right on the cover, there's an advertising. It's cool because I started playing or making videos about Dragon Warrior, which is Dragon Quest, it's the same thing, but I gotta get back to that game, make more videos about it. But anyway, so yeah, pretty cool cover. You see Spider-Man there fighting these dudes. I don't know what the story with these dudes are, but they got this mechanical circuits and stuff on their head, so I guess they're being mind controlled by someone. And yeah, Spider-Man's battling those guys, so Spider-Man looks pretty badass there. Looks like he's angry about something. Of course, these guys look angry too, but more in a mindless zombie kind of way, so nice looking cover. Can't complain. Spider-Man number 31 from February of 93, it should be, right? It still says 92, but I don't know, whatever. Not sure about the year. It says, Return to the Mad Dog Ward, conclusion. So, looks like it was a 3-part story. guess that's Mad Dog. And he's just humongous. I mean, look at the size of this guy. Looks bigger than the Hulk. But could just be the angle of the perspective. And it looks like Spider-Man's been battling him for a while already, because his costume's all torn and stuff. And it's all like rubble on the floor. Rubble, rubble, rubble. So, it was a pretty big, intense battle. Will Spider-Man survive? Well, of course he does, but now I'm curious to see how he defeats Mad Dog. Of course, like I said, I've read it already, but really, I can't remember. As soon as I finish a comic, I essentially forget what I just read. Not always, but you know. This is cool. This is Spider-Man number 35, and it's from June. And like I said, the year, whatever, I'm gonna skip the year for now. But it's Maximum Carnage, part 4 of 14. So this was a big 14-part storyline, but it spanned, it just wasn't, like it was, you'd have to buy multiple books, like it crossed over to Web of Spider-Man and Spectacular Spider-Man, all that stuff, so I'm not even sure how many of these that I have, but it would be pretty cool to collect them all and do a video about it. That'd be a massive undertaking. So yeah, mostly centers around Carnage. Well, he's like the leader of this group of villains, causing all kinds of chaos. And of course, Spider-Man has to stop him. And it says here, Venom. There's Venom. I think he's helping Spider-Man here. Carnage. There's Carnage, causing a lot of carnage. Demogoblin. There he is, looking ugly as ever. Shriek. That's Shriek. And Doppelganger. There he is. Also looking uglier than ever. And they didn't mention Black Cat. It's weird. So that's it. It's an alright cover. Like, it's hard to say that a cover with all these, like Venom and Carnage and Spider-Man, is a bad cover, but it's just a little bit too busy. And my eye doesn't know where it's supposed to look at first, you know what I mean? Could have been done a little bit better, but it's kind of hard if you have to feature all these characters on the cover. So this is Spider-Man number 64. So yeah, you can tell it jumped quite a few years. Trying to see if there is a year on here. Hold on. I can't really see a year, but it looks like a few years later at least. And it says the return of, but it's still part of the Spider-Man series. And it says her name is Poison. Poison! Exclamation. And it doesn't even say that. Oh yeah, the price is only $150 US. And you can see this Spider-Man here looking a little bit different than usual. And I don't really like this art style. And you could even see, like I guess, yeah, that's Poison, and you see something exploding here. But I don't know, there's something, this is when I started to lose interest in comics, at least in Marvel comics, or comics in general. I lost interest, but, because I noticed on Marvel comics, which was the main thing that I read, I started to change, like the art style was very different, and they started to use some, like, computer effects and stuff like that, and the color, I don't know, it didn't appeal to me anymore, so I kind of lost interest for a while. Even the logo, they changed it. That looks like the logo for the Spider-Man TV show, which I like the TV show, but I think they should have stuck to the original, or the more classic Spider-Man logo. But it is what it is. Well, it looks like this video is going to be a little bit shorter than I thought. I only have a few left, but was it for the Spider-Man series, but I forgot a few Web of Spider-Man issues from last episode, so here's a few more Web of Spider-Mans. Web of Spider-Man, So it's Web of Spider-Man number 72 from January 1990. And wow, this is an action-packed cover, but it says New York's non-mutant neurotic superhero. It's a good way to describe him. And it says Spidey and Silver Sable must battle the terrors of today. Part 2 of 2. So, yeah, you can see this action-packed cover. Spider-Man's webbing up this dude. He's dropping his machine gun. Silver Sable's drop-kicking this dude off of this platform. And it says, see why Dominic Fortune demands... Well, I'm not going to say this word because YouTube doesn't like it. Must die. So, I guess that's Dominic Fortune. I don't know anything about that character, but standing back to back with Spider-Man. Oh, it says here, while Dominic Fortune must wrestle with ghosts from his mysterious past. Cool. See, this is an example of a cover with a lot of things happening. A lot of characters, but it's still appealing to the eye, and you still know where to focus your eye. And one thing I like is they used a very fine pen or drawing tool, whatever you call it, but pencil. So the lines are very fine, which is good for, obviously if there's a lot of detail packed in there, that's what you gotta do. So very nice cover. And this is Web of Spider-Man number 78 from July. Cover price is $1 US, 125 Canadian, and 60 pence UK. Web of Spider-Man. It says Cloak and Tiger join Spider-Man for a final showdown with Firebrand. So I guess that's Firebrand. That's Cloak and Tiger. He's blasting fire out at Spider-Man, missing wildly. Looks like he's shooting this Spider-Man up here. And Spider-Man webbed up his other hand so he can't blast fire out of it, I guess. And Cloak and Dagger are just not doing much in the corner there. I'm sure they do a lot, but not on the cover. So that's a decent cover, I guess. That's a passable cover. Final issue for today, Web of Spider-Man number 82 from November of 91. And I remember this one a lot as a kid. I bought it when I was a kid and I liked it a lot, but well, let me read the cover first. So you got this big dude over here, kind of looks like Incredible Hulk, but not quite as big. You got Spider-Man, looks like he's beaten to a pulp on the floor. And it says, I killed Spider-Man, the Vulture, Doc Ock. None of those guys could ever, but I did. Me, Man, Mountain, Marco. And, yes, I remember give Spider-Man a pretty bad beating. I can't remember the story behind this guy, but, I don't know, I guess I was fascinated whenever Spider-Man had a big challenge and he gets his butt kicked. Whether it's against this dude or Venom or whatever, I always found that to be some of the best stories, I guess, because I want to see how Spider-Man eventually overcomes the odds that seem unsurmountable. So yeah, that's why I enjoyed that one. So yeah, that will end the video for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it relaxing. And I will see you guys next time.